Sometimes when it comes to my education industry, yeah, there's a lot of people who like to allege, oh, he's a scammer because whatever he's teaching can be learned from YouTube. Well, if whatever I'm teaching can be learned from YouTube, then go to YouTube and learn. There's no gun to the head. If whatever I can learn can be taught in schools, then go to school, sign up for a $40,000 course. That, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes when people try to take pot shots from afar. But all I can say is that, how do I deal with this? I make them challenges like just on the 10K challenge, and so far I've never had one person in real life come up to me. Like sometimes whenever I go to Decathlon or even the customs officers, they all know me because of YouTube. My irritating face is everywhere. Even when I flew SIA, the head steward would know me. They would talk to me. Even when I take anything, I take public transport, the drivers, they would know me. And so the funny thing is that none of them has ever come up to my face and said, "Hey, you're that scammer, right?" Nobody has ever said that. But online, people are more likely to do that because if they think that they can get away with it, then they would do it. But in real life, I had not one person come up to me.
But why do you think people think that
everyone gets it? Everyone gets it. Whether you are selling forex, you're selling stock markets, you're selling value investing, you're selling property investing, you're selling digital marketing, whatever chosen field. The gurus always have a bad rep. I think that is a reflection. That is a reflection of what we call inner lack of what we call it this self-esteem. So, for example, take a typical person, right? They work very hard, 12 hours a day, 6 days a week for their boss, and they bring home 3.5K. Great, everything's good, fine and dandy. But then they see someone else out there. Let's say one of my students, right? His name is Louis. Louis does eyebrow embroidery business. He's opening up a second shop. He makes a revenue of about 65 to 70K revenue a month doing eyebrow embroidery. He's yellow ribbon. He came up from jail. He couldn't get a job. He set this up with his wife. Now doing 65 to 70K on the first shop. Opening up the second shop. I think they're gonna go past 100K soon, right? So if that person who works very hard makes 3.5K, looks at a yellow ribbon guy who doesn't have to work very hard because he works smart, not work hard, they are going to naturally ask themselves, how come I'm not making that income that guy is making? And only two outcomes can be. Either number one, I'm doing it wrongly. Or number two, that guy must be a scammer. It's easier way is that guy must be a scammer. Anybody making more than me must be a scammer. And so this is a funny thing, right? I hang out with people of all races and religion, and so whenever I talk to people in my own community, in the Malay community, usually I find the older folks. Usually when you talk to them and they say, "Hey, why this guy can succeed? This Chinese guy, this Indian guy can succeed?" They will always give me a very lame reason. "Oh, Imran, it's only because they can sell haram things. They can sell alcohol. They can sell pork." I'm like, "Uncle, everybody at Sentosa Cove, the Chinese all sell pork and alcohol, man. All the East Coast people buying all those condos, they all sell pork, alcohol, prostitution and guns and drugs, man." It's nonsensical. It's easier for the brain to discount other people's success and find out and concoct reasons why they couldn't make it, but someone else can. Big problem over there.